I want to welcome you back to Black Site tonight. We're going to talk about D.L. Hughley and Rickey Smiley on their talk shows saying that FBA and ADOS will be deported next. First, I would like for you to subscribe to this channel, hit that like button, hit that notification button, but also comment on this video. You can expect these two Q dogs who supported Kamala Harris saying that black people are going to be deported. FBAs are going to be deported. Just like the illegal Hispanics, Cubans, Venezuelans, and Asians, that we are on the chopping block. That Trump is going to come through Compton. Trump is going to come through Birmingham, Alabama, Detroit, Chicago, New York City, and put all the blacks or FBAs on a plane and deport us. This is how bad the Democrat Party has gotten. That they're using these clowns, these pawns, to put fear in our hearts. Basically saying that we're going to be deported when we are the only people that is written into the Constitution, the 13th, 14th, and 15th Amendment. But these clowns don't understand that. They are reading DNC talking points, the same talking points they used with Kamala Harris, and she lost every damn near state that was important. But these clowns spend all day talking about Trump. I'm talking about Trump. The arrangement system is in full gear with these two. Why? They're angry because black people are not in the streets being pawns and standing in front of ICE, standing in front of police to protect illegal immigrants, these illegal Hispanics who don't like black people. Hell, we just had a video where we saw San Jose council people speaking greasy about black people. We got all these people on social media attacking black people like we control ICE, like we control immigration. We don't control anything. That man told you what he was going to do once he got elected, and he's doing it. But you got to understand this. When you get paid by the DNC and they paying you them big dollars, you got to go out there every day and try to get black people to live on the edge. If you don't come out for this protest, if you don't burn something down, if you don't get arrested, you're not helping the cause. And you see how the Hispanics and the Haitians and the Venezuelans are struggling to get their protests and their movement together because they have already piggybacked on black people for the past 400 years. Piggybacked off the civil rights movement. They have done all that. And now they got to go out in the streets and fight for themselves. And it's not being it's not being successful. Trump is even coming harder. He just had a big marijuana bounce raid in Los Angeles. He's going to come even harder. He has already put in his budget to hire damn near 100,000 ICE agents. And they're talking about deporting 1 million migrants a year. He is not playing around. So what do you want us to do? You want us to get arrested? You want us to get records? Trying to protect other groups who could care less about FBAs and ADOS? No, that's not happening. It's not happening. Them days is over with. All we care about right now is our reparations. And if we can't get reparations, and these other groups won't co-sign for us getting reparations, if the Democrat Party won't co-sign for us getting reparations, then they gonna see us staying on the sideline. Oh yeah, we gonna watch those ICE raids because we know we not getting deported. For them to deport us, they will have to go through the Supreme Court. And the Supreme Court already said it. Trump already said it. The 14th Amendment was for slave babies. That has already been spoken for. So we don't have to worry about this. But these two clowns over here, all they care about is they standing in the Democrat Party. All they care about is their standing in the boule. That's all they care about. They don't care about the average person in the community. If all these illegal migrants come on, where they come to? They come to the inner city. What they get benefits. What other things they get? They fill our schools up. So our children is in classrooms of 30 and 40 students. But see, they don't think like that. They don't think like we think. See, we know who the traitors are. We know the ones who are getting paid. And that's D.L. Hughley and Rickey Smiley. They're at the top. They getting their 40 pieces of silver off our backs. And they could care less. Why are you out here standing up for Hispanics who don't even like you? They're saying it in their videos. They want us to be on the front line. Us to be marching. Why can't they just march for themselves? They the second biggest minority in America. It's about 65 million of them. But see, they scared to go out there because they know half of them motherfuckers is illegal. That's what they scared of. And let me tell you something else. If they don't want to stand up for themselves, why should we? Why should we put ourselves out there? Why should we be pawns in the game and sit at the little kids' table when all the food is handed out? We get the crumbs off the table. That's not happening no more. You go fight for yourself. As John Henry Clark said, we have no friends. And that has been proven over and over again. So let's see with D.L. Hughley and Rickey Smiley. Can he get the masses out there to start protesting against illegal immigration and anything else? Black people ain't doing it. We ain't doing it. We ain't doing it. We ain't being pawns in the game no more. We done. I would love to hear your comments in the comment section. I want to thank you for listening to The Black Site. Hope you subscribe to this channel. Smash that like button, but also share this video.